closely at the face of a visiting player in the final 10 minutes of a major away match. They look exhausted, almost claustrophobic. We usually credit this fatigue to the obvious factors: the roar of a hostile crowd, the weariness of travel, or the difficulty of playing in an unfamiliar climate. However, the blueprints of the facility suggest a different set of obstacles were in place long before kickoff. Every angle of the stands and every inch of the turf is a variable, calculated to create a specific physical and psychological friction for the visiting team. The facility is designed to participate in the match, using the building's own physics to pressure the players on the field. This photographic evidence shows the home locker room at a major club. Notice the organized layout of the jerseys and the central tactical board. It provides an unimpeded space designed to foster strategic focus and team bonding. Now, compare that to the away dressing rooms at many of these same stadiums. Architects often place thick structural pillars right in the center of the room, obstructing the manager's lines of sight and making it difficult to address the entire squad at once. The layout is only the first layer of the trap. Other clubs move past structural obstacles and focus on the hormone levels of the players themselves. Some of the most notorious away locker rooms are painted a very specific shade of pale pink. Research into color psychology suggests that this exact hue can lower testosterone and reduce aggression in athletes. By combining spatial interference with color-based triggers, the stadium attempts to fracture the visiting team's communication and competitive drive before they even lace up their boots. The pressure intensifies as the players leave the locker room. The tunnels leading to the pitch are often engineered to be dark, narrow, and intentionally cramped. This restricted space forces the visiting squad to stand uncomfortably close to their opponents, heightening the sense of physical intimidation before they reach the grass. Then comes the sensory shock of emerging into the arena. Look at the home stands in this image. The seating tiers are built to a towering vertical steepness. This vertical incline creates an acoustic funnel. As shown in this diagram, steep stands capture the crowd's sound, directing it straight down onto the field. That concentrated noise stifles the visiting team's ability to call out tactical signals or warn each other of approaching defenders. Between the physical restriction of the tunnel and the overwhelming volume on the pitch, the architecture systematically strips away the visiting team's spatial awareness. Even the playing surface is a dynamic variable. The home manager often rigs the conditions of the pitch to exploit the specific weaknesses of their opponent. This image shows the precise mechanical control of the turf. If the home team is facing a fast-paced, superior squad, the groundskeeper will let the grass grow slightly longer. By combining that extra length with a bone-dry pitch, they increase surface friction. This bogs down the ball and forces the entire game to move at a slower pace. If the home team prefers a strategy of quick, rapid passes, they will shear the grass down to its absolute minimum. Then, as seen here with these active sprinklers, they flood the pitch immediately before kickoff. This slick surface allows the ball to glide across the ground with almost zero resistance. Clubs even adjust the white lines of the pitch, shrinking or expanding the dimensions to further suffocate an opponent's specific style of play. The ground beneath the player's feet is a shape-shifting tool, meticulously tuned to expose tactical flaws. When you pull back from the details of grass and paint, a different picture emerges. The stadium is a machine engineered to extract a victory. It looms over the landscape as a monolith, a piece of infrastructure designed to extract a psychological toll long before the first whistle. When a visiting squad loses their composure under pressure, they have reached the limit of their ability to fight the environment. The 11 men in the opposing jerseys are only part of the challenge. The stadium has been working against them since the moment they arrived.